Yes, people there, and welcome back to RAS Sports News. I am your host, Deanie, here on RAS Sports News. As I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video as well. I would like to see 10 likes on this video. That would be very, very kind of you. And let me know where you're watching this from as well and what team you support as well. This is the channel that's going to be covering all sports, all Premier League teams. I was gonna say all Premier League, all football, all athletics, boxing, everything else. We're going to work on it. We're going to get better at it. But right now it's predominantly football. And as you can see, I am an Arsenal fan here on this channel. So if you're an Arsenal fan, make sure you subscribe. You know what? All football fans subscribe because at some point, at one point or another, I am gonna talk about your team. But this episode is episode 2 of the road to the Ethiad. Arsenal and Man City are both fighting for the Premier League title still. And that big game on April the 18th, we are leading up to that game. We're reviewing every week up until that game because it's almost going to be like a Premier League final of some sorts, the way it's shaping up. But let's look back at the weekend and what happened. So Man City play first against Newcastle in the evening. And now I watched the game and I've watched, the 3 times Man City and Newcastle have played this season so far. Twice in the Carabao Cup semi-finals and once in the league last Saturday. And I say to myself, the reason why City won those games because they had the quality in the team. There's no doubt that City are a good team. They are a good team. They're a dominant team. And that's why they won those games against Newcastle. Because if you watch those games and if you remember those games, and City fans, you let me know if I'm lying in the comment section down below. But there are a lot of chances that Gordon had, Alanga had, I think Voltamada had chances in those semi-finals, didn't take them. They again had chances in the game on Saturday as well and didn't take them. Now, it's come out since that apparently Newcastle could have had a penalty and someone could have been sent off because there was a push. Someone was pushed into an offside position. It should have been given as a foul and a penalty because those were the rules apparently. Correct me if I'm wrong if that is the case, but it's by the by, the job's been done. And we can talk about referees all season because it's not just those games, it's not just Arsenal games, it's all referees in games throughout the season where there have been some serious major calls that have just been wrong. So Newcastle can feel hard done by on that front. But regardless, Man City got the job done. And then the pressure was then moved on to Arsenal, who had a big game on Sunday, the North London derby, after their draw against Wolves being 2-0 up, high pressure game. And the question is, can Arsenal actually handle the pressure? And handle the pressure we did because we dispatched of Tottenham 4-1 at their horrible stadium. I'm meant to be impartial and level-headed, but when it's Tottenham, I just can't do it. So yes, we battered them at the toilet bowl and we took the 3 points. And all of that talk about we were apparently nervous and everything else, get out of here. Get out of here. So as it stands right now, Arsenal are still 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League, albeit with Man City, they have a game in hand. And I believe their game in hand is Crystal Palace because their game was postponed, of course, because we are playing together in the Carabao Cup final on the 22nd of March. Big game coming up indeed, and that's going to be a part of the road to the Ethiad as well. So with that being said, we look ahead to this weekend and who's playing this weekend, who are teams playing this weekend, what do we need to watch out for? Well, Man City are facing relegation-threatened Leeds United away from home. They're facing Leeds at Ellen Road. And to be fair, Leeds have a decent record at home this season. I think it's 7 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses or something like that. Don't quote me on that as well. Leeds have been in decent form as of recent as well before we battered them 4-0 at Ellen Road as well. Leeds have been in decent form towards the start of this year. Man City's away form has been decent. Their away form in the last few games hasn't been great. Obviously draws to Sunderland, losing to Man United as well. They've drawn to someone else. I cannot remember. But my expectation is for Man City to win the game and for them to go 2 points behind us again. Because as I said, as we know, City are an outfit. Now, do I think Man City are going to win every single game for the rest of the season? I genuinely don't. I do think Man City can be got at. Leeds can get at them. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's in good form. If Dominic Calvert-Lewin's on form, if Tanaka's on form, if Dan James is on form, I can't remember who their centre-backs were. But even a Starch, a little free kick out of nowhere, Leeds got a credible draw against Aston Villa on the weekend as well. So they're feeling good about themselves and they won't fear Man City. But again, The way we beat them, the way we dispatched of them, Arsenal and City are basically clear of the Premier League. We're the teams that are fighting for the league title, so anyone else below us can get it. And Leeds, even though I still think Leeds, a loss on Saturday won't do them any harm, I do think they will still survive relegation anyway. So as I said, I expect Man City to win that game and increase the pressure on us. But like I said in the last episode, I expect Arsenal to win as well. And I was almost so close with my score predictions. So close. I said Man City will beat Newcastle 3-1. They won 2-1. I said Arsenal will win 5-1. They won 4-1. I was so close. So close. So my predictions for this weekend are, well, let me not give my predictions yet because Arsenal are also facing Chelsea. Another London derby and another opportunity to show the rest of the league how serious we are about bringing this title home. Because Chelsea, again, will do everything in their power to stop us. Now, Chelsea do need to come out in that game as well because Chelsea are also facing a top four battle with the likes of Liverpool and Man United. I think they're level on points with Liverpool. I think Man United have just got themselves into the top four after beating Everton on Monday night as well. So Chelsea need to come out and win that game at the Emirates. And it's not going to be easy for them. They haven't beaten us in 3 attempts this season. It's been 2 wins, 1 draw. 1 draw being at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League and the 2 wins coming in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Chelsea fans will be giddy and they will think that they have something for us, but they won't. But again, who will drop points? Who's more likely to drop points this weekend? Man City or Arsenal? Now, you can let me know in the comment section down below what you'd think of this as well, because some people may say it's easy to say Arsenal are more likely to drop points because it seemed to be a more level playing field. Chelsea are a stronger team than Tottenham. That is a fact. Chelsea are a much stronger team than Tottenham, so it will be a tougher game, but I still expect Arsenal to get the job done. People have been saying a lot that Leeds away is not easy, but we made Leeds away look easy. And I feel like Man City will make Leeds away look easy. However, Man City are susceptible to chances. They allow teams chances. They allow teams opportunities to get back into the game, almost like what Newcastle did. So this game is not a foregone conclusion. Neither game this weekend is a foregone conclusion. But I expect both teams to get 3 points, and it's going to remain the same for this weekend. Arsenal will still be 5 points clear going into next week as well, because we've got Brighton midweek as well. But we'll get to that. So my predictions for this weekend: Leeds versus Man City and Arsenal versus Chelsea. I'm going for a 3-0 Manchester City win. And then I'm going for a 2-0 win for the Arsenal at the Emirates on Sunday. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think both teams will keep clean sheets this weekend. I know we haven't had a clean sheet in a while, and I'm dying for a clean sheet. A clean sheet would be nice. It would be very, very nice indeed. Question: does anyone think that there is an opportunity for this league to go down to goal difference? I still think Arsenal are going to win the league outright, but until that's done, any option or any alternative route is available. Do we think this league could potentially be won on goal difference? Because if so, I need Arsenal to stop conceding goals ASAP because it's close. I think we're level on goals scored now with Manchester City because of that drubbing of Tottenham on Sunday. Why did these men think they were going to beat us? Why did they think they were going to beat us? I don't understand. Makes me sick. Very, very sick. Very, very sick. But we got the job done. They were never going to beat us. So people them, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to RAS Sports News. I've been your host, Dini. Make sure you smash a like on this video as well. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below of what you think about Arsenal and Man City's Premier League title credentials this season. I'm going to throw a little one out there. Are Aston Villa still in the title race? I don't think so. It is a 2-horse race now. I think I can say that confidently. But Arsenal are going to win it outright. But that's my prediction. I'm a little bit biased to my team. You know what I'm saying, people then. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to RAS Sports News. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.